I'm Marley and welcome to my channel. Normally I do like skincare videos, but today I wanted to do this video because I want to track my progress and also invite any of you watching this video to try this challenge along with me with whatever language you choose to do. So my goal is to learn Korean in 6 months, and I don't mean like be super fluent in 6 months. I just mean I want to be able to understand most of what is said in a conversation and also what is being said in like TV shows or in songs without needing subtitles. So the reason why I want to learn Korean is because my boyfriend is Korean and his family is Korean, and I would like to be able to communicate with them without using broken English or without having him having to translate everything that we're saying. When he first came over here, he didn't know a lot of English, and I kind of helped him navigate in America. So I understand how it feels to be the middle person in a conversation when the people speak two different languages. So his parents are going to be coming in May next year for his graduation ceremony. So I don't want to put him in the position of being a translator for everything that we're talking about while they're here, because I know how frustrating and time-consuming that can be. So I'm going to do my best to learn in 6 months. So by the end of March, I want to be kind of like done with my studying. I know you're never really done learning a language, but like for the bulk of what I'm doing, I want to be comfortable by the end of March, and then throughout April I want to be refining my skills and practicing a ton, and then they'll be here I think the first week of May. So I want to be able to be like really comfortable by then and able to speak with them. We'll see how that goes. I've seen some videos where people are able to learn a language in 6 months and be conversational. However, those are usually languages like French or Spanish, languages that are easier to learn for English speakers. I've heard that Korean can take up to a year, but I'm going to really push myself and try to do this in 6 to 8 months, technically 8 months. I have tried to learn Korean in the past. I think that was back in 2015, and I think I just didn't have a strong enough reason to want to learn Korean. I just wanted to do it because I thought it sounded cool and I wanted to learn a new language, and that lasted a very short time, probably not even a month, and I kind of just stopped doing it. But I feel like now I have a strong motivator and I really want to be able to speak the language. So I'm going to do my best to stay consistent. I've already been learning for about a week, and I feel like within that week I've learned a lot. Most of it was review because I've picked up on a lot of stuff through Korean entertainment and with my boyfriend as well. But I've learned new things in this past week as well. The way I'm going to go about this is by using the Talk to Me in Korean books. I went on their website and I took like a placement test, and they said that I would be in level 2. However, I have the level 1 and 2 book, and I'm working on the level 1 book right now just because I don't want to start right onto the level 2 book, even though that's where they said I could be. So I'm just kind of reviewing. I am able to go through the level 1 book quite quickly because it's pretty much just a review, but I want to make sure that I have a solid foundation before I go on to level 2, which I hope to do very soon. I'm at the end of level 1 and I want to complete that this week and start on level 2. Another resource that I'm using is an app called Lingo Deer, and it's really similar to Duolingo, but I feel like it's a little bit more grammar specific. It definitely teaches grammar a lot better than Duolingo, and overall I feel like it teaches a little bit better than Duolingo. I started using the app last Thursday. Today is Tuesday, and I'm 26.6% finished with the Korean lesson. So I just want to talk about the app a little bit, because if you're willing to spend a little money on learning a language, I think this is a really great app. If not, you can always use Duolingo and it's free. But this one I feel like is definitely worth the price, because if you're going to be buying textbooks and stuff, and you think you learn better with an app or something, then I would say go for this. It's only $20 for a lifetime membership. There's a whole bunch of different subjects, and when you like start on a subject, there's different lessons. And it usually starts off by introducing the new words and sentence structures, and you can click on the different parts of the sentence to get a full-on explanation of the grammar. And within the lessons, there's different ways of learning. So there may be a sentence and a native person will read the sentence, and then you can record your voice and say it yourself and compare your pronunciation, which I find to be really helpful. And so there's like different stuff like that. And then at the end of a subject, there's like this story that you can click on, and it has a video and reading and speaking. And when you click on one of them,
우리 가족은 아침에 뉴스를 봅니다.
he reads like a sentence. It's kind of reviewing the stuff that you went over, but as you press next, it will ask you questions about what you just read and stuff like that. And you can choose to have romanization, which I don't because I don't think that's good. I can already read Hangul, so I don't think I need it. But yeah, I think this is a really helpful app, and if you're willing to pay $20, I think it's definitely worth it. My next resource that I'm going to be using is YouTube. I subscribe to a few Korean YouTubers, and right now I don't understand like anything that they're saying. Like I pick up on a word every now and then, but just to have it playing in the background and getting used to hearing Korean, and then hopefully as I continue to learn, I'll start to understand more. Also, I'm watching a YouTuber, Gabby Cook, and she speaks Korean, but she's married to an English guy, and so she has Korean and English subtitles on her videos, which I find helpful. On some of them, she has them both together on the screen, so I can hear what she says in Korean and read along with it, and then see what it translates to in English. And lastly, I have my boyfriend. I know not everyone has a person they can speak to in the language that they're trying to learn, so I may have the upper hand with that one. I plan on doing updates every 2 months, so I'm going to update you at the beginning of December or the end of November and let you know how much I've learned, and if I changed any ways of learning. So on my 2-month updates, I'll just let you know about those things, and I'll try maybe to speak some Korean as much as I know at that time, so I can document and be able to look back and see my progress throughout the 6 to 8 months. Oh, I forgot, there's one more thing that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be journaling in Korean, and I've already started. I only did 2 journal entries, and I know there's a lot of mistakes, grammatical errors, probably a ton of spelling errors, and it's really simple stuff. So that'll be cool to look back on at the end of the 8 months and read my first entries up until that point. So I'm really excited. I hope that if you're watching this, you're gonna start on a language learning journey as well, and maybe you can do it in the same time span as me, and hopefully I can motivate you to keep going, because I know motivation can be hard, especially when you hit a plateau in language learning, which happens all the time, and you kind of lose your motivation and feel like you're not going nowhere. But as soon as you get over that plateau, you'll gain back that motivation. So I think that's all I have for this video. I'm going to continue uploading skincare videos, and I also have a vlog from New Orleans that I'm going to upload eventually, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment letting me know what language you're thinking of learning and if you're going to try to do this with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.